Well, I'm out here today on beautiful Spednic Lake here in New Brunswick and with our guest Tim Chambers today. And I took this out, this is my sunscreen. It just occurred to me that it's a great topic to have this time of year. This is a real hot, humid, hazy day. And with the prevalence of skin cancer on the rise, I buy good sunscreen. One of the things, I mentioned it before, the pro fishermen in the United States, they're out in 200 days a year. Number one spot for those guys to get skin cancer is right there behind the lobe of the ear, because nobody thinks to put sunscreen in there, tucked right down in that corner. So just a thought to make sure you take care of yourself. We get a lot of sun exposure, especially those of us that enjoy the outdoors. Be safe on the water. We're on the edge of the channel, so I'm going to say 6 to 12 in the channel.
Okay.
So we'll have an edge on both sides because it's not super wide.
Yeah.
The old creek up in the upper end of the lake, there's two big shallow coves up there, so the old original creek channel winds its way down through here. So every once in a while you'll hit the edge. I'm trying to find the grass. We find that grass, that topwater, you ought to light them up. Oh boys, I was winding that up and he came in.
Yeah.
I'm changing baits right now, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I got him on.
Glad somebody can catch him.
Don't feel too bad. Oh, there he runs.
Says, what do you mean? Do you want a net, Tim?
Oh, we'll play him a little bit. He'll tire, hopefully.
I can grab the net for you. It's right there.
Oh, looks like a decent fish.
Yeah, it looks like it from here.
Yeah.
What a way to start the day. Where was he yesterday?
Yeah,
Where
right.
was he yesterday?
Yeah.
Swing him this way. Oh, that's a dandy to start today. Oh, yes, sir.
Gotta like them.
Yeah, I like that to start.
Yeah. There. Good start.
Absolutely.
Nice looking fish. Oh, great color on them.
Tim, I know you got that right off the bat on that megabass topwater, but over the run of a day, what do you like to fish with overall?
I'm mostly a hard bait fisherman. I usually always have a jerk bait on, a crank bait for whatever depth of water I'm in, top water, and blue fox. And I'll have one with a fluke tied on it for a soft bait, just one. But the majority of all my baits are hard baits.
Maybe not. It was worth a drop. So what I just did there, I always watch little rants. I've always got sonar on, and it looked like a possible fish on the bottom. So I reeled in that jerk bait really quick, and I dropped a tube just back of the boat and bring it over top, but obviously it wasn't a fish or one that wasn't biting.
It looks like there's fish down there on the screen on this one. They're up off the bottom, probably a couple feet. I'm throwing similar to an inline spinner, but it's a MEPS. Number 4 MEPS.
MEPS
silver.
Anglia.
Yeah.
Used to throw them all the time.
Yeah.
I just looked down at the graph. We got 80.9 degree water temperature here. I mean, that's like our bathtub almost. I may put this jerkbait down. I mean, even though I like fishing them in the summer, I think this might be just a wee bit warm. Yeah, I don't typically like to fish them in bathtub warm water because you really got to move them faster. And I like a bit more of a pause. I'm just going a couple of smaller fish under us. I actually was started off with a tube, and I had that first cast. I had a bass chase the tube right back to the boat. And I thought I'd go with something that I could move a little quicker than the tube, but I haven't had any reaction to this at all.
Yes, sir.
Jackall re-range jerkbait. So I guess I won't put it down so quick after all.
Want the net?
I don't know, I'm not sure yet. They always look big on that first jump. There he is. Yeah, he's not as big as yours. Nice healthy fish. Pretty.
Great color to him.
Great color, yeah.
Oh, that's a good fish.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I went back to where he come up the first
So you
time.
had me get that little one out of your way. Yeah.
Gonna need the net on this one, I think.
Yep, I will be there.
Yeah. Oh.
Grass always makes it more
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4-pound bass and 5 pounds of grass.
Hey, he's not that big after
Well,
all.
he's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
That's your fingers.
Yeah.
Here, we'll get a picture of that, Tim. That was a good fish.
Yep. Well, what happened, I had seen a fish come up before at my topwater and jump over it, and I didn't get him. He didn't take it. So after we went by, I threw back there, and I think it might have been the same fish. Come back up after it. So anyway, it worked out that time. A lot of times it don't.
Oh, there's another one over there. Look at the bit of grass. See what they're doing? You look at that grass
Yeah.
tips, the dragonflies,
Yeah.
those fish are pulling the dragonflies off of those pieces of grass. We'll see if they like a perchy colored tube. Good.
There's
there-
that's a
we
good
almost-
fish. That was a good fish.
Was it?
Yeah. Seen his back come right out. Yeah.
I'll hustle this guy in, see if I can throw a tube over there.
Yeah. Oh, little fella. Yeah. But even those little fellas pull.
Oh, they all pull,
yeah.
yeah.
That's great. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big jump, I heard that.
Yeah. Hey, he's got a mark on him by the looks of it. Yeah. No, maybe it's my topwater I'm looking at. Yeah. Come here.
Yes, sir, feisty. You want a net on him, Tim, or is he
No,
okay?
no. Hold still. He's got a great big mark on him. Look, gill. Yeah. Don't often see that. Yeah.
Wonder if a bird got him.
Yeah. Something had him. He survived anyway. We'll let him go.
He hit that like a 4-pounder, but he's not. But he thinks he is. There he is. Here we go. Yeah, he's going the other way, and up you come.
Ah.
It's got a rough edge on that snap, and he just took that right across my thumb. It's funny, that last fish, there was one little patch of pond grass, maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot wide, and I landed right beside that, and that fish was on it, and we fished about another 200 feet across this same flat, and there's no grass, and we haven't had a bite. Neither one of us has had a bite. So even those little bits of grass, they're pulling the dragonflies off the little stalks. I mean, you just see the little bubble as that fish comes up, and they're just pulling the dragonflies off. That's better than the last one I had.
Yeah, he looked all right.
Might be better than all of the ones I had.
Pulling.
I could glue 2 together maybe.
Yeah. He's pulling. No big splash, just come down and suck her in.
Oh no, those are the big ones.
Yeah.
They don't have to kill it, they
Yeah.
just have to eat it.
Yeah. He's staying down there.
Yeah. He says, I'm a big girl. Oh yeah, yeah, feisty too.
Yeah. There. We got him. He's all good. Oh, he's not that bad. That's the way we like him. All right off.
Oh, is he off?
Yep. Yep. Hold still. Don't want to hurt you. Bite that thumb. There. He's got marks on him too.
Yeah. Well, I wonder, oh, that looks on the side there,
Yeah,
that
looks
looks,
like a
like
claw.
talons,
Yeah.
yeah? That looks like a bird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, looks like a claw right there. Right over here, I'm not sure how deep it is, but I don't think it's overly deep, is it, Rick?
We're in 6 feet right now. Boys, oh boys. Timmy's catching all them big, oh, it's a white perch. Look at the size
it?
of that for a white perch.
Yes, sir.
I know some of the guys would look at that and say, I know what's for dinner.
Yeah.
I've never eaten one.
No, I never have either.
That is a serious size white perch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, I got him. I left it there, he nailed it. There you go. Not a big fella, but
He's a fish.
he's a fish. Come here, come here.
He's not a monster, but Timmy, there's some days I'd have been happy to have him in the boat.
Oh, you know, yeah. There. Little fella.
Welcome back to Backwater Casting. Well, Tim Chambers and I are having a great day fishing here on Spednic Lake. It's raining cats and dogs right now, but man, the fishing is fantastic. He's turning the boat. Look at the boat spin.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Might want the net for that one.
It's the most likely. Yeah, it's mono too. I don't have braid on this one.
Yeah.
He ever dogging it? Yes, sir. Nobody, I don't know who was more surprised, the fish or me.
Where you at?
He's right there.
Oh, I see him, yeah. There. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah. He's all marked up on the side too.
Yeah. Look, this is kind of the other extreme. A little jackal pop grande there. He saw the little ones hitting baits this long, so they'll eat whatever comes by them. They are opportunistic. That's a nice fish right there. Big belly. Yeah, it's like Tim said, he's marked up.
Yeah.
I think some of those marks are the remnants of spawning. They're probably 3 or 4 weeks off the beds, maybe a little less, but around that time frame. Now the one that Tim caught earlier definitely had raked down the side, like an osprey or an eagle had them. But I think some of that's just from them rubbing in the rocks. I mean, there's just rock heaven here.
The bass can sort of get down in around them and pick up whatever's coming around, and it just gives them a place of attack to come out from. So a lot of times if you got a big boulder or something, they'll relate to them. Well, it looked like a decent fish.
Looked like a smallmouth when it jumped.
Yeah, yeah. Tire him out.
Yeah, so dark, can't even see him.
No.
There he is.
Yeah.
I got him, he's out there.
Yeah. There. Oh, he's probably about 14 inches.
He looked bigger, Tim.
Does he?
Well, he did when he jumped. I thought he was twice that size.
Yeah.
Nice fat.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice and healthy. Basically what I got is a number 4 MEPS on, and just throwing it in, letting it sink down a little bit, and then starting to reel.
There he is. He's a little buddy. Little buddy. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, big jump. And up. I went to grab the hook to get a grip on him. He put it in me. We just came through a real heavy rainstorm, and we were blowing down through here really quickly. And we were throwing in. I tied on a drop shot, and I was fishing from the break, which is at around 8 or 9 feet, down to the 25-foot bottom. So Tim was picking up the big fish that were up on top. So for my drop shot, I'll bring that right up. I like a lighter rod, and a lot of guys like a light drop shot weight. I don't. I want to get down to the bottom right away. So I've got a 1/2 ounce sinker on there. I like about 14 inches of line and my hook. And in this lake, the fish are not what I would call overly sophisticated, so I'm just using a wacky rig soft stick bait and catching some fish.
Little one. That's a good sign that there's all size fish in here.
Yeah, healthy fishery.
Yeah, yeah. They're little flies. Looks like what they've been feeding on. They come right out on them and whatnot on the deck here. There was a great big pile of them there.
Tube on the bottom.
Yeah.
Little, I actually thought he was bigger than that. He's a chunky little guy. I thought he was bigger. So what I'm doing, this one's an avocado tube. Now where this has gotten darker, I may switch back to a melon orange one, but that's my perch color for me. If I'm gonna fish, say the St. John River around the grass and stuff, that's the color I throw right there. And it's got a little bit of copper flake and some black, and they call the color avocado, but it's been very, very good to me in the river. And most of our lakes have perch as some part of the forage chain anyway.
Yeah. Thinks he's big.
I don't know if there's a smallmouth swimming that doesn't think he's big.
He thinks he's big. There he goes.
So this has definitely changed. We've lost almost 15 feet of depth, and I haven't got closer to shore.
Yeah.
But this looked like a point anyway. So this guy was out, literally out, well, I'm in 19 feet, so he was here 15 to 19 feet down. There he is.
I got one too.
Good.
Yeah.
Double
Little
header.
fella.
Boys, oh boys, they wrap that sink. You just see that spinner going round, or that sinker going round and round and round, making a mess for me.
There's what that one was eating, fish. See the eyes in it and whatnot. Little minnow. It must have been a little hatch on the water and they've been feeding on them because they're right solid full. Yeah. But being a smallmouth bass, they're still hitting, looking for more.
Oh yeah, they'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Backwater Casting. Well, the rain's eased off a little bit. We're going to take an opportunity to chat with Tim Chambers about his involvement with the New Brunswick Sport Fishing Association.
Yeah. Oh, there's one, another one, a little fall.
Boys, yeah, we're off the big fish.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel a lot of times you get all the aggressive fish on the first go round, but we were moving pretty fast.
Yeah, they were hitting them.
Oh, they were aggressive.
Yep. There he goes.
I never even got to twitch that and he was on it. Yes, sir. Come to the boat. Yes.
I'm going to the one in between. The other one I think was a 97. This here is a 128, so I'm going to try a 110.
Yeah. Anyway, see if we can get another one. That's a good fish, Tim.
Is it?
Yeah, good fish.
Yeah. I know he hit pretty good.
Hit like he meant it.
Yeah. Yeah. There
Yes,
we
sir.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
There. There, got him. Yeah. I got them hooks you were asking about. But you see what he got? He got the belly hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, got the belly hook. Healthy looking fish.
Yeah, he smucked that.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
He had aspirations of dinner.
He whacked that when he hit it.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
They mean business,
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
They want to eat.
Yeah, that was the first one on the DD10.
Oh, another corker. Just another dandy.
Want the net?
I got it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Come here, you.
Oh, that's a pretty fish, I'll tell you.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
They're ever, like you say, warm to the touch
Yeah,
with this hot
yeah.
water, boys.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
What'd you get that one on, Rick?
That was on that avocado tube, and the reason it came off so fast, I got a barbless hook.
Oh,
That come out of my practice box, it's pinched off.
no, it's just a small fella. Just a small fella.
Yeah.
Right on the lip.
The difference with some of the fish, we've had some the big fat bellies on, and the one that we just put back there, he was kind of slim. He's just starting to get a belly. You figure they've come off the beds. Well, we figure a month, and they just haven't got their weight back yet. It must take them quite a while to get over the rigors of spawning. There's one right there. That hit the water and away it went. He's not ready by a long shot. Almost like he knows. I was just going to flip him when he went down again.
Not very big. Look, he's not even kicking.
No, he's got some bars on him. The other ones have all been almost solid brown.
Yeah.
Bronze gold.
Didn't even have him in the mouth. Had him on the outside. He batted at it.
Yeah. Well, Tim, we've been at this for a long time. How long have you been into the tournament scene, and how long with the NBSFA?
I've been fishing the NBSFA since it originated way back. Prior to that, we fished other tournaments that service clubs put on and so forth. So probably been fishing 30 years or so, fishing bass. Started out as a trout fisherman, and the trout sort of went by the wayside and whatnot. So if you like fishing, you got to find something else to fish.
Well, Tim, I know you're an electrician by trade, so how did you get into it, and how long were you at it? Because you've been retired now for a little bit.
Well, I never worked around a whole lot. I worked mainly 41 or 42 years for Connors Brothers in Blacks Harbor. And then they had a cutback, and I had the most seniority in the maintenance crew, so they bought me out, and I went to work for a local contractor. Worked for him for a number of years and enjoyed working for him, and sort of semi-retired, and then Cook's Aquaculture out of St. George. They've been getting me to do the odd little job for them and whatnot, which has all been good. So you can't sit back and do nothing. You gotta have a reason to get up in the morning.
That's a decent fish right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Come here, come here, come here. There you go. Like I said, a barbless hook, so that hook is already clear of that fish. I don't have to worry about my fingers. We've had some with the bars on them. This guy's just more bronzy color. Yeah, different.
Yeah. Well, I went and changed and got a squid minnow jerk bait. So I figured it was a little smaller and a little bit darker than the other one that I was using, so gonna give that one a try, see what happens. Rick's got one. Yeah.
He smashed into the bottom of the boat trying to jump under the boat. Goodness gracious, come on buddy, where are you? There he is. He actually smacked that, and I actually have him on the outside. The wind has definitely made it a challenge this afternoon. I mean, it really is shoving the boat, and it takes a lot of power to turn it into the wind and hold it, which I find generates noise into the water, which I don't like. So for a bit, we just went with the wind, and that's 3 fish right there. Even though one did break off, that's not bad in 50 feet. We got ourselves another blue fox bass here. Not a monster, but a fighter.
Yeah.
And just roll, I can just roll it over and get them on. There. Another nice solid fish. I don't know how long that guy was there. He's going to be really glad he's on a barbless hook. Oh, he's not less than 2 pounds. There, good as gold. New, good as new. Well, Tim, I really appreciate you coming out with us today, and I couldn't have had a better day to have a tournament guy on the water. I mean, we saw some weather today, fished right through it, caught some fish. Unfortunately, we couldn't film some of those fish because it was raining so hard it would have drowned the camera. But I mean, what an awesome day. And like I say, great to have a guy with experience when the conditions go to pieces like that.
Yeah, well, it was a good day. I enjoyed it immensely being out and whatnot. And I got to see some new water that I'd never seen before. So.
Yeah, lots of fish out there, and just a fun day on the water. Like I said, unfortunately, some of the best fish won't be on the show today because it was literally a wall of water coming down, but we sure enjoyed catching them while they were biting. Anyway, I'm Rick Greene. Thanks for watching.